got free studio time from Rick Rude, and that's Rick Rude is a platinum producer. He produced the Cater to You record. You know what I'm saying? Like for Destiny Child, like that's one of my boys to this day. So that's like some shit we can talk about. Like we can talk about everything I'm talking about right now. We can talk.
What you heard? Yeah. What you heard? What you heard? You can hear a motherfucking thing.
Hey yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Tizzle from Pie Talk about Tizzle. I'm here with Dollaz and Ben, of course.
Yo, what's good? Las Vegas Legends on Instagram. Add me.
Run it up, man. Let them know where to reach you at, man.
Shit, I got an Instagram, MUDDOLLAZ. Shit, that's pretty much it. I got a website too, www.muddollaz.com.
For sure.
You can reach me right there too for any type of questions, all type of shit.
For sure, man. Y'all check him out, man. Thanks for coming, bro. We appreciate it, man.
No, I appreciate y'all.
For sure. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
It's an honor to have you, my nigga.
Absolutely.
This shit is very exclusive. Man, this is a major motherfucking interview right here, man.
Absolutely.
We got hip hop royalty in the building, man. So if you're an independent artist, independent entrepreneur, engineer, producer, any of that, y'all definitely want to tap into this motherfucking interview, man.
My nigga working, most definitely.
Yes, sir. Hard working, man.
So what's up, man? What you got going on right now, brother?
Right now, the biggest thing, like for me, since Slim 400 passed, like, you know, and I know we gonna cover that, but I've been like it's 6 months since his untimely death. I've been like, we just dropped a single, West Side Run It with Casey Veggies, and we just dropped another single like the week after that. We dropped a single with Mozzie called Holla.
Shout out Mozzie.
Produced by Juice.
Man, shout out to that, man, keeping it going. You know what I mean?
Nah, keep it going.
Keep the legacy going, man.
That's the name of one of Slim singles that we got too with the homie Doobie from Thiz about the Bay Area. Because we're gonna drop a 4-song EP, a 4-song EP called Hold Up Forever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's crazy that you say that. You know what I'm saying? Slim must be looking like paying attention.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up, man. Rest in peace, man. So let us know how you got started with the music, man. How did you? When did you realize you had a knack for music, whether it's an ear or a talent as far as rapping?
We gonna go way back, and I ain't never even talk about this shit. Like, you know, I grew up. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, you know, in Bellflower, California. Like, that's where I'm from. Like, and I was listening to Kode. You know what I'm saying? And Kode is a legendary hip hop station, and it was Julio G was on the radio, and it was and they used to have, like, it was a parody song of Vanilla Ice, rice and gravy, like some most stupid shit. And I used to be listening to this, but this was like the only like hip hop station. And I came up like as a kid listening to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little older in the game, but I ain't too old. I'm seasoned like Lucille's. You know what I'm saying? It's a real H game. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure.
Yeah. So you heard that, and then that's what sparked your interest in, as far as it.
Yeah, like just different stuff, NWA, listening to all that, and growing up in the area like where I lived at, like, you know, Bellflower is 7 miles from Compton, right next door to Long Beach, and it's all LA County. You know, LA County, like when people hear LA, and some people say like they from LA, nah, like on some real shit, South Central LA is LA.
Yeah.
That's LA, but LA County is big than a motherfucker. Okay. Long Beach is in LA County. Pomona is in LA County. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like Pasadena is LA County, but that's far than a motherfucker. What people don't know, but
right.
You know, downtown LA, like that's LA too. Yeah. But LA is South Central LA.
When did you get your first piece of the game? Like, when did you get your first piece, or who did you meet when you felt like, damn, I really got some action at making it in this industry?
I met Eazy-E. I was there for when they shot the Straight Outta Compton video. I was a kid. And I stumbled up on that video. I had went to Robert F. Kennedy Elementary. Like, that was a stint of my life. Like, I went to Robert F. Kennedy Elementary, and we used to walk through these canals, like to go to the elementary school, and they were shooting the Straight Outta Compton video.
That's crazy.
Damn.
And for years and years after like the video was over, they still had the graffiti hit up in the fucking canal, NWA. and Eazy-E, he told me, I was like, what are y'all doing? And he was like, we rappers.
Damn.
I'll never forget that. I was like, I want to rap too.
Straight up.
I want to rap too.
You gotta be on the level of a right down nigga. My mama told me I'm that nigga and she sent me to school.
Work 2 jobs like a real one do.
Yeah.
Like that shit, like I never like nobody never asked me that shit. I never talked about this ever.
That's crazy.
That's deep.
Thing, for sure.
Yeah, so you started off as an artist or producer, engineer. What did you start off as?
I started off as an artist, but I used to try to make my own beats myself. I used to go to different studios in LA. Like I used to go. I was like naive to the gangbanging shit. I used to walk through everybody's hood just because I love music so much.
Right.
I love music so much. I would book a studio. It was probably $20 an hour. I would look it up in the it was like some yellow pages type shit. So I would go to where it would say recording studios. So it would say like Los Angeles, and I would just call these different people in these studios. And you know, I was a young nigga, and I would hop on a bus. But the first person who took me to the studio, it was my big homie from my neighborhood, Bone. Yeah. My homeboy Bone, you know what I'm saying? I'm from 706 Hustlers. And my homeboy Bone, he took me to the studio. It was at Long Beach City College. I was 14 years old. And I had did a song called Sugar Daddy to the Caravan of Love sample. You know what I'm saying? My boy K Spade, he had made the beat at the time. That was one of my partners from Long Beach. And they was classmates at Long Beach City College. Sure. And that was like my first dose. And like after that, like when I couldn't get into the studio, I was tired of waiting on K Spade to get me in the lab. I said, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was hustling in my hood. So like I used to use my little hustle money, and I used to catch the bus to these different studios all through LA County. Okay.
When did you decide to start dropping the album like every birthday? Where did that concept come from?
That happened like when I got a little bit older, but I dropped probably like my first project in 2001, 2002. Okay. Like under the name Mayor Addicted to Grind. Like I was known as Mayor before Mud Dollaz. Like so like I still like I go back to the Mayor shit sometimes, but I brand like Mud Dollaz like since I start managing and did the label thing and everything. I think like the last probably like 4 or 5 years, like that's when I started like I'm gonna do an album every year since, cause I got into the management shit so deep in the business side, then creating the label and shit, Ice Water. Like I didn't have enough time to be an artist, but I was still like help my artists that I fuck with, like on songs, hooks, and different shit. You know what I mean? I was still being creative, like with my whole team. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure. It'd be crazy though, like a lot, like he Ben do music as well, and it'd be crazy how like a person could do, you could rap or whatever you do. You know what I mean? And then you find out that you got a niche to manage as well. You know what I mean? Because some of that stuff don't even cross your mind. Like I never. Doing a podcast never crossed my mind.
When I came up as a kid, like I never thought I would be a manager. I just thought I would make it as a rapper.
Straight up, yeah.
And one day, like I got a homie like from my neighborhood, and he said, from my section, and he said, wouldn't it be crazy if you know? I said, nah. I said, you know, it's different from like if you're an artist from Compton, it's already been proven that them artists go platinum. If you're an artist from Long Beach, it's already proven. So like coming up from where we from, if we the first ones, it's that much harder to make it. Just like it's that much harder for artists coming up out of Vegas. You know what I'm saying? The West Side, the Northtown or the East Side, wherever like they pushing, like it's that much harder because if it ain't never happened, it's like it's kind of like taboo in a sense. Like they don't believe it can happen until it happens. Like we didn't know about Snoop until we saw G Thing video, and he had on a hoodie that said LBC. That was our introduction. But Dr. Dre was proven, and that was like, okay, that was easier for like the world to accept him. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. And I see, and you know a lot about Vegas. That's what I respect. You know what I'm saying? You know a lot of stuff about Vegas. We had a couple conversations, and we could tell you've been here for a while. You said you've been back and forth from here in Cali.
But the difference with me, I ain't running. I ain't running from the set. I ain't running from the set. Like, and I'm older in the game. Like, I still love my hood, but I ain't gonna lie. And out there, like, shooting niggas and shit. Like, I run a fucking $1 million company with Ice Water and what I was doing with Slim. And like, we got $1 million investors. Like, you gotta be like, you gotta man up at some point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
of course.
But everybody gotta pay their dues.
Fact.
Everybody gotta get in the car and go.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. It come with this shit. It come with this shit. But
this is true.
Like, it just. I just at a certain point, it was just like, all right, it's business, and I'm trying to take it to a whole nother level. So who gonna go there with me, and who gonna be behind me?
Yeah, man. As far as managing, right? Because to be somebody manager, they gotta trust you. They gotta have some kind of trust in you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So who's the first person that you feel like believed in you, like to carry their career? That's hard. That's hard putting their career in somebody else's hand.
Like I was telling the homie, like early on, like I had an office on Crenshaw and Rosecrans. That was in Shotgun Gangster Crip. That was in neighborhood. I had an office right there, but I would conduct meetings with my artists and everything, and it was underground recording studios. It was downstairs, and that was like the home of the producer Rick Rule. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got Google, go to Rick Rule, like Cater to You. He done did some big motherfucking records, right? Sure. But he was right there. So that was a studio that we frequented before he made them, them big records. And Bad Luck had asked me one day. He was like, "Man, like I got the shit I gotta put down, but like shit be tight like for a nigga like man. But I need to be in the lab." And I was like, "I'm gonna get at them for you. I'm gonna see what's good." And I made it to where like shit, he had infinite access to the lab.
That's what I need.
You know what I'm saying? So like I say, he was the first person like to trust my word, like to let me, you know what I'm saying? Then he leveled up from that point. Like he did the group Western Union with Damani, and he was the first person. He introduced me to Snoop Dogg.
That's crazy.
So like that was game changer for me. And at that time, I was in a rap group with my homies, my homie Boss B, and my homeboy Lebo. We was in a group called the LERs. We was all in the rap group together, and we got invited to the Western Union video shoot. And I met Snoop that day. That was like kind of life changing for me. Like Snoop gave me some good game.
For sure. And after that, what was your next step after that? After you did your thing with Bad Luck, what made you stick to that path? Did you feel like, damn, I got a niche for this shit?
Well, like when I didn't have enough money to pay for studio time, my big homie from my neighborhood, Lebo, which is Lebo, he had the studio resources, but nobody knew how to engineer. Nobody knew how to turn that motherfucker on. Yeah. But he had like the good shit, like because he was a writer in the game. He was an artist in the game. He was signed to 2 major deals. He was in the group 3 Ways. Then he was signed to Mike Lynn with the Big Egos company, and he had real good rap friends in the game. So Goldie Loc was one of his real good rap friends in the game. And Goldie Loc, he had this house out in the boondocks, and he used to call that motherfucker the Loc Ranch. So we put up the Goldie Loc house one day, and they was just hella recording. And I was like, damn, man, like, fuck. I had a gang of niggas with me and shit. Everybody want to rap. All them niggas go to sleep. That nigga, Goldie Loc brother, which is Fats, he was the only nigga up. I said, Fats, you know how to run this shit? He said, yeah, I know how to do that shit. I said, man, Fats, show me how to do this shit, bro, then you can go to sleep. And he showed me like 15 minutes later, like I ended up recording for like the next 6 hours. And like I never forgot how to work Pro Tools like since that day, and I learned more game like being around other engineers and just different shit. But yeah, Goldie Loc brother put me on like as far as showing me how to work Pro Tools.
It's crazy. Fast, man. It's crazy. It's like Cali's so big, right? But it seems like y'all be so connected. It's like everybody, y'all run into each other so much.
And where I'm from, like we really an underdog, so it's like for like the Long Beach niggas, like we so close to Long Beach, so it's like it only makes sense for like Long Beach niggas like to show like some Bellflower niggas some love like that. Yeah. So like you know what I mean, and like but you still gotta be a real one at the end of the day. My homie Lebo, he's a real one. Like his name ring bells like around that motherfucker. Like if niggas talk about niggas from my section, his name gonna ring some bells because he done been around. Sure. A whole lot of niggas, and sure. Been on nigga shit.
What you feel like was your first big breakthrough where you was like proud of, like, man, I really did something? Because a lot of people do this shit for a long time and don't get nowhere.
Me and Slim was working on some shit, and YG wanted the song for the Blame It on the Street soundtrack, and he used the song that I recorded, and I got like the basically like the engineer credits for that. Okay. So I looked at that like that was like a break for me. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Then I say when I brokered the deal with Caviar Gold, like for Slim to get like basically like a 10-year marijuana deal with Caviar Gold. Oh, damn, you know what I'm saying? And we got like a certain stake, and
that's what's up.
A nice percentage like that. That was a big thing for me. You know what I'm saying? And like for us.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And the Empire deal, we did a deal with Empire. And I negotiated the deal with Ghazi on stage it was the Fuck Donald Trump tour, and Slim was performing Bruising, and Ghazi, we in the Bay, we in San Francisco, and Slim had never been signed to 400 Records, and like that was like a thing too. Like he never had been signed to YG, and it wasn't because he didn't want to be signed. They had how shit go. Like you my homie, so I'm gonna let you like do your thing. You be your own boss.
Yeah.
It was something to that sense.
Yeah.
Slim was his own boss. So
he wasn't the hype man.
He was his own boss.
He was the CEO.
He was his own boss. Like I said, I negotiated the deal with Ghazi, and you know what I'm saying, I'm a shout out TaylorMade. You know what I'm saying? That was my business partner at the time. He actually went to that first meeting, and he brokered that deal, but because I was with some other artists, but I set up the whole thing. We negotiated the shit on stage in San Francisco at the Fox Theater.
That's fair.
And Slim was performing Bruising. He was like, so how much Slim want?
Okay. Bruise, and my red top on gauge. Kid on the front, got the pistol on square.
And at that time, he won 25.
Man.
For one album, at that time.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And like, shout out to Empire.
Shout out to Ghazi, man.
Did 3 different deals with Empire. But,
Ice Water.
I ain't gonna lie, like, they not in my best graces of now, because I look at other artists that passed, and it's fucked up how my brother passed, and I felt like they could have showed more of a human side. They should have showed more of a human side. I know it's a business. I know this shit is about numbers, but my brother still got a family, and like Ice Water out here, like it's so much controversy where it's just so much inner squabbling and motherfuckers be mad about shit, and just everybody's supposed to have this and that. And it's like that. I know, like, it's still business. Y'all got to recoup and everything, right? Y'all got to recoup and everything, but people got to show human side, because we all humans at the end of the day.
Right.
So if you gonna get the money, and y'all got the money.
So let's take this. Let's take it back a little bit. Let's take it back a little bit more, Dollaz. We're gonna go back.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back, man. So we speaking of Slim 400.
Yeah.
You was Slim 400 manager.
I was his manager, then I turned to his
business partner.
So motherfuckers be hating and saying a lot of shit out here.
Let's talk about how that started, man. Let's rewind a little bit.
Okay, we're gonna rewind
and go back to.
I had Mud Dollar Studios on Bellflower Boulevard in Artesia, in the heart of my hood, for 5 years. And I recorded every fucking artist in LA County, from Compton, Long Beach, Watts, South Central, fucking niggas from out of state, Phoenix.
I don't even know where some of them shit.
Shout out to my nigga, shout out to my nigga Young Wax. You know what I'm saying? My nigga was pulling up from Phoenix, like real nigga shit. Niggas wasn't scared, like niggas was pulling up. But like, I had everybody pulling up to my shit. And niggas was in the yellow pages, like, nigga, I got enemies in my neighborhood. Niggas talk all that shit, niggas never pulled up. And I ain't glorifying that shit, but niggas knew where I was. I got a million death threats. Niggas was hating.
At the locals, you had a local spot.
Yeah, I had a local studio.
They just came up there.
Everybody could have
They could have just booked the session and you did their thing. They didn't though.
They could have.
They could have, but they didn't.
But we had a
because it was a bigger plan. You was bossed up.
Man,
fuck you, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck what y'all talking about.
It's real. And I conducted good business.
That's right.
And that's what I stand on. I stand on business, bro.
That's right.
I stand on showing love. I stand on trying to bring people together.
That's right.
So, but I met Slim. Well, I met him through his people, right? And then we started, like, once I got the studio, because me and Slim was in the streets together. He had a Caprice. He had the white Caprice and shit on the fucking 22s and shit. Nigga, we used to be everywhere swinging. We used to be in everybody's hood going to the studio too. Fucking going to studios that cost $15 an hour. Niggas with a big ass dog in the fucking garage, and we gotta tell the dog to shut up when we doing vocals and nigga. All the real shit.
Hey, Slim 400 look like that type of rapper, man.
Like,
he really do.
So like when I hear people talk, I'd be like, come on, man. I really humble myself to this point of like I show love to a lot of individuals, but it'd be like, come on, man, like with the bullshit, like with the narratives y'all try to paint, like bro, we really been working. We really fucking grinded. Yeah. It was really motherfuckers who was like, no. When he dropped his first mixtapes and shit, like, nigga, you shouldn't be rapping. And
so let's talk about
you, my brother.
Let's talk about that transition from like the Blame It on the Street, Slim 400 to like we got the bump,
it was High Off Trees before that.
Yeah, High Off Trees.
It was High Off Trees.
Like Family. That's my favorite song on
blasted.
All black
And I
shit.
recorded like family.
That's my favorite song off the album.
Yeah.
I'ma smoke with you like we was family. I'ma dab with you like we was family. Vape it up like we was family. Man, surfing at the groves in the valley.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna smoke
I recorded
one.
that in Vegas.
Smoke
I
with you.
recorded that in Vegas.
What made
like we
y'all
was
want the he wanted you to be his manager? How did that come about though?
Okay, because this what happened. I'm gonna tell the story, and I
Tell
don't
the story,
like
man.
tell about this shit, but
talk
it
about
ain't
it.
telling. It's
Talk
just
about
it's just the real of the situation. DJ Mustard that came out with Ketchup. My nigga wasn't on it.
Dang, he's not on that album.
And he was like, "Why I'm not?"
And
on
that
it?
was a banging album.
He was like, "Why I'm not on it?" I said, "Nigga, they don't believe in your music, nigga." And I was rapping at this point. I said, "I'm gonna stop rapping. I'm gonna get you the hardest beats, and I'm gonna get behind you, bro."
That's why.
Because I just knew that he just had that ambition.
But you can see something in
was
certain
just-
people. You can see the glow. On
Because people be like, why did you stop if you was rapping and you believed in yourself? And my homie Lebo, I love him to death. He was so mad at me that I stopped. Because he was like, Lur, you had it. You was on a path. Like you was there. Like,
yeah.
but I was like, I believed in Slim. You introduced me to Slim. What you want me to do?
Straight up.
Facts.
And I love you so much. So like, I'm so loyal of a homie. That like, nigga, you introduced me to this nigga. What I gotta do? I gotta make sure I follow through.
Right.
I gotta make sure.
And you
I gotta
did.
make sure.
Definitely.
And that's what happened.
And then y'all was rocking ever since.
Every album.
Yeah, we had this. It's a song that we ain't never released. That's crazy. You just made me think about it. We have flipped the Real Compton City G's beat, and I got
like
that shit
that
on my
beat.
computer right now.
I like that beat.
And we ain't never dropped the song. That's crazy. Like, I'm probably gonna drop the
Yeah,
song
drop
now.
that motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'm
got
gonna drop
to.
the song now. And,
Got
like that,
to.
and we started from that point. Who I did the beat? Was it I think THX had redid the beat. THX was Rick Rude's understudy.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
For sure, man.
Slim did do an album with Yada, man. So
Yeah.
that shows Slim did fuck with Vegas.
Sure.
Y'all got the
Shout out
Vegas
Yada.
ties, man.
I just did a video with y'all last week. I did I got a song with my artist from Atlanta, Bank Aaron, called "Feeling Like I'm Rich." I'm on the hook,
Okay.
and you know I reached out to Yada to get on the record.
Straight up.
Okay. Shout out to
You know, keep
Vegas,
that
man.
link.
Mud Dollars keep it linked, you know what I'm saying? State Line by Yada and Slim 400 is out.
Yeah, Keita Rue got
right now.
some records with Yada coming too.
Shout out to Keita
You know
Rue
what I'm
as
saying?
well.
They got some shit coming together. You know what I'm
Yada
saying? So
has
we
me on the
keep that
move.
shit.
I see he had a
Keep it
movie
going.
come out recently.
Oh man, I like the movie. What was it called? Purple Hearts.
Yeah,
Paper
Purple
Heart.
Oh,
Paper
like
Heart.
that nigga character
Paper
on there.
On my song.
That nigga was
Paper Heart.
thugging.
Thugging on that.
That nigga was thugging. I'm glad they didn't kill that nigga on that motherfucker. Oh my baba.
Yada doing his thing,
I'm glad
man.
they didn't kill that nigga on there.
Vegan
I hate
Yada.
when they kill off real niggas on some shit. I'm like, man, y'all gotta do our people like that.
I remember saying that.
Vegan Yada in the building.
For sure.
Shout out to Vegan Yada, man. Vegas
Vegan
in the
Yada.
building.
Oh my mama, I told
call
that nigga I was
Vegan
gonna
Yada.
get some cauliflower at my video because we had the motherfucking wings and macaroni going right, and he was trying to climb me and shit. He got on his live talking shit. I said, nigga, I'm about to go get you some barbecue cauliflower.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
sure.
he need, man. Vegan Yada is definitely in the
Yeah,
zone,
he on
man.
that shit though. For
That's
sure.
my nigga, man.
For sure, man. So like after the whole passing of Slim and shit, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's always controversy about everything that was going on.
Oh yeah.
I know that shit hit home crazy, right? How did you deal with it, and how did you feel like I got to keep this going on? Did you feel at first like you wanted to like go into a
give
ball,
up,
give
stop.
up, or did you?
I did feel like I want to give up, like, cause it was like that was my everyday guy, and we had a conversation that day, and it really fucked with me, like damn, like he was so inquisitive of everything that I was doing. I'm like, nigga, what's going on with you? I mean, you ain't never asked me this many questions, you know?
Yeah.
It was one of them type of things. It was like damn, you know. So when I got the call, like his uncle called me and told me what happened. It was like yeah. It was like, what you mean he got hit? You know?
Yeah, because you said you was on the phone with him when he got shot.
Yeah. So his uncle was with him.
Previously, right?
You know,
in
and
California,
like
right?
not to put it out there, but like uncle, like was I guess him and uncle was talking when the shit happened. And uncle heard the shit. And uncle hit me.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like my nigga C, I love my nigga C. Like it's like a cold like thing. Like me and his uncle the same, like around the same age. So like when me and his uncle got the bond and shit like that's like my nigga.
Right.
Cause you know what I'm saying, we got shit in common. We're around the same age and shit. We went to some of the same high schools and shit. You know, I went to LA Jordan and shit like that. Like so it's like for me, like being where I'm from, it's like huh? Like yeah, nigga. Yeah, I was up over there like yeah, nigga. I lived in the project. I lived in the Jordan Downs, nigga, and kept it solid, nigga, to this lure shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas rushed me and shit, nigga. I got socked up and shit because I'm repping where I'm from and nigga, nah, this can't be a click off y'all hood, nigga.
That's just the Cali way, huh?
From Lurs.
That's the Cali way,
what
huh?
it is.
That's how it is, huh?
It is what it is.
You just gotta catch a fade out there.
You gotta catch a fade, nigga.
Hey, man.
You going to that high school and these niggas don't know you.
To
Like,
the West Coast,
nigga,
people.
what you got them green rubber bands in your shit for? Like, you know, like
Real
shit like
fade.
that. Nigga, my uncle live in the projects, nigga. It don't matter that, nigga, I'm buying dope from y'all big homie. Like, nigga, but, nigga, I'm still a young nigga. Y'all niggas is young niggas. So I get it.
For sure.
But, nigga, boo bop. We gonna do this shit.
Hey, man, I always felt like this, man. You ain't never lost a fight, you ain't been in enough.
No.
Or you didn't turn something down. For real. Or you didn't turn something down.
I ain't
man.
turned nothing down.
For real.
I done got rushed before. It's regular life.
That shit life.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, nigga, don't try to televise me because, you know, we is in Nevada and this shit is legal. It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
That's what I love about this
Wild
state right
West
here.
right here, baby.
That's what I love about this state. It's a little bit different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nigga, you can legally do your shit. You know.
Yeah,
but
man.
I'm not even on that. Like, you know, on some real shit. I'm on my music shit, my business shit. But come on, man. Nigga, show me respect. We men out here. Like, let's, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's, you know, let's get to a higher plateau.
Yes, sir.
Man, motherfuckers love to use the social media and YouTube. A nigga will call you some shit on YouTube that they'll never say to
your
you.
face.
Oh yeah, of course.
And like, hey man, I'm so mad at these niggas that was boxing. But that's another thing.
Dang. We ain't gonna talk about no boxing, no Jerry curls, none of that. We're not talking about nobody with a Jerry curl, no boxing rappers, none of that. We ain't talking about that. Hey man, so we want to talk about one of the platforms you do provide for the artists, man. Big Clouds. You had my nigga Janky Mac G, a couple artists I fuck with, man. Shout out Desert Baby,
Them
Janky
some
Mac
real
G,
niggas.
Leaning Low, you know what I'm saying?
Them niggas used to pull up to my spot like, the nigga ain't scared. I gave them niggas my address. Them, you know what I'm saying? Them GPK niggas, they pull up 10 deep. You tell them to pull up 4. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is deep out here. I said, woo.
Yeah, they
And green rags too. So like, that's why I got a lot of love for them niggas. You know.
Yeah.
Shout out to my nigga 20G. Like that nigga gas. That nigga's
Shout
a
out
real.
to
Yeah, he's very talented.
20's a real gas and he's a real one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get up a little bit. Yeah. You know.
Shout out 20G, man.
Him and Mac G, them niggas some spitters too, man.
Yeah,
what was it
Mac
like
G,
rocking with them?
I recorded the whole album for Mac G.
Oh, his last
Oh,
one?
And look, and this was the thing.
That's an album crazy.
No. The last one is hard. I recorded the album with I'm a Herb on it.
Oh, you talking
Oh, it's
about
called I'm a Herb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recorded that album. But look,
That shit slaps.
That's
I
a
asked him
classic
before,
album right
before
there.
we had did that album, I said, you know, Ice Water, that's me and my company with Slim. I know you're an artist. I don't know if you want to be signed up on an artist, so I got my own imprint too, Gutter Boom. We can do the Gutter Boom. But I really wanted him to be with Ice Water. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gave him the choice.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Interesting,
He
boy.
just did the shit with me. We recorded it. I had an apartment on 14th. Was it on 4th? It was downtown, like on 14th and some little street down there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the cross street, but I was on 14th Street, right? I was in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Some Mexican shit. It was Mexicans around that motherfucker every day, all that. But yeah, nigga, they put up for probably like 2 months straight. We knocked the album out, nigga. I still got songs on Mac G. I done put him on shows, you know, like, you know, that's my nigga. He's a good nigga. But like I said, like, my first introduction was the nigga 2 T's. You know what I'm saying? And 2 T's was going crazy.
Oh yeah, on me.
You make me want to say zoom. He had that song at the time. You know what I'm saying? When I first came out here and I was doing shit with Slim, I was like, I'm gonna put Slim with the hardest Damu in Vegas.
Right.
And that was 2 T's.
Yeah.
How the fuck you winning if you lost to this? Niggas think they own, so they get off in this. It's easy to get crossed in this. On TOP, we gon' get far from this. Step up in they town and burn it down like I'm a horse.